let's talk about Amazon Prime Away extension. It's the extension right here. So this is another method to pretty much filter out all the Prime type of items. And I've noticed as I've been using this actual method that it doesn't always read the items that are not prime. So you're going to get items that are prime as you're looking, but this is definitely a better way to filter out most of the items so you're not wasting your time and you can get straight to the point. So I'm going to be releasing a lot of different methods on how to find items because there's so many different ways, but I'm just giving you guys, not overwhelming you, but giving you guys the best methods that are already proven to work. And I just really want to make this simple. So overall, just so you guys know, you go to settings right here, and or actually let's see, more tools, and we actually go to extensions. So we go to more tools and extensions, okay? When you guys are on here. And you'll see how my extensions here. It's pretty legit. And the biggest thing is after you guys download it, I'm going to give you guys the download link. So instead of you guys having to pay, I believe it's only $4.99 to pay. But if you guys want to go ahead and get it for free, I'll leave a link or a download in this module or in the resources tab. And then once you've downloaded, all you got to do is click here, load, unpacked, and then pack extension. And then you just browse and then you just add it on. And sometimes you're going to need to like undownload it and try to refresh. There's been some people that can't do it or aren't able to really download it and they're having a hard time. Just keep persistent, keep trying, make sure you guys are on Chrome. And then right here, you just load, unpack, and then pack extension. All right. So once you guys have finished doing that, we'll go ahead and try this out. And you can turn it on and off right here. I mean, obviously, too, that's why I have you guys use Extensify. Extensify is pretty cool because you get to go through all these and turn off, turn on anything that you guys don't want at the very moment. So I usually will do the same exact method. So I like really looking into home and kitchen, if you guys have noticed from our foundation video. And then from there, let's go to lighting. And once I get into lighting, I'm going to make sure that I set my minimum of 35 again. And this time, let's just do 200. And then as you guys get to it, you'll notice, see, it already starts taking out all the prime items right away. But let's see if this actually does it. Oh, cool. So this one's, it's not prime. Let's see this one. This one as well. Or it looks like it's the same item. Okay. Well, I mean, it only has one other, let's see. Yeah, only one other seller. Something I advise for you guys not to touch just in case this might be their brand. I mean, you can also just look at the item, see if it's there, but I wouldn't do it personally. That's up to you guys. I always say it's your business. So you could decide on the risk that you want to take. I'm just giving you my suggestion and my best opinion. All right. Okay, so this is another example. See, so this is actually prime. So it shows that it's prime, and sometimes the extension is not gonna do it, but it takes out most of the prime, so you can just keep going every page. So we'll just keep going, keep scrolling as Prime Away starts to take away most of this listings, and sometimes it just goes blank on the page. You see, that's how effective it is. All right, it's pretty cool. See how much it's been selling for. What is like the average listing pricing. So I'll go here, and then I might just jump ahead just because I like going to the back, especially when I'm using this Prime Away method. You want to go to the back mostly in these pages when you're looking because a lot of those items have higher BSRs, and you might even find higher profit margins as you guys go back. All right. Let's see here. See, these are both prime. Already found it on Walmart. See, so it's about the same price. These are things that you can list, like, well, let's see. When you usually see it that's running out of stock, then you might even have a chance to get into the buy box or the next person up for sales. Let's go. I just like going into 20s and 30s, just random numbers. I like the number 7, so I always do things ending in 7. All right, Oh, if you guys see this one. Okay, this is a good example. It says in stock on June 25, 2019. So we can go look at the several suppliers that they actually source it at Target. They source it at a few different places. I've never actually used this. I'm actually having one of my friends, he's testing it out right now. So I don't, if I haven't used it or personally haven't got recommended, I will not tell you guys to use it. I will just say, hey, test it out. And if it's good, let everybody know, share the wealth. Okay, so this is about the same price that it's selling for, 176.46. I think it said it was higher on Walmart, and I think the only reason it said that was because, let's see, it was adding shipping. Yeah, so I don't think this is free shipping. Oh, well, it says free delivery. I mean, I can just add to cart just to see what it really is. That's what I like to do. Oh, but yeah, and then it just depends on the taxes. That's all. So depending on where it's going to get shipped, you're going to get taxed for it. So that's why it's kind of pricing it that high. Interesting. Well, I mean, barely hitting 200, and it's telling me right there 288. So I think that's just like industry average. But 191.02. So you guys see all these guys. And I show you guys pretty much the sniping method too. So these are probably good people to snipe from. And just because they have like low ratings doesn't mean that, like this one, doesn't mean that they have profitable items. They may have profitable items. So you can take from them too. All right. So 198.99. I'll show you guys how to use this calculator. Okay, so 191.02. Well, it's going to actually do the percentage right there. So this calculator is pretty good. All you guys got to do is use a yellow. I'll make sure you guys get a link to this as well if you guys haven't seen that module. So 176.46. Oh, I'm sorry. Put it right here. And then let's say we do it for like $200 flat. We compete with the next person up in line. -18. So, you don't really see any profit margins here. But this was an example of some. So let's just go to the next page. Let's see if in this session I can get you guys to see how quick. And sometimes, like I said, it takes me like 2 hours, 3 hours to find some products, and that's okay. If I find a product that's gonna pop me $1,000 in 2 hours, I mean, that's worth it. It's money, right? It's more profit for your business, and it helps you guys with your account as well, the long game. All right, so here, let's see. One other seller, probably wouldn't recommend that. So it's pretty cool, right? Like this isn't perfect as far as the Prime OA extension, but it does give you guys a lot more heartache instead of having to look through every single item. Let's check this one. Let's check these. Just loading screen. And then I'll just go to the next page while that's loading. Cool. So this one's not Prime. I mean, it says it has some Prime options. So actually, let's see. How's Lowe's? So here's Lowe's. So they have Prime for a used one, or almost new from the Prime warehouse. And then the next one after is 6214 from this guy, JY Home Goods. All right. It's interesting. Everyone that's going to be in this course are going to be seeing all these suppliers, and you guys can just start sniping them. But I mean, you'll find there's tons of different ways to find. All right, so 5301 is Lowe's, and I would actually use Lowe's. Lowe's is actually one of the suppliers that I do recommend. They are a good supplier, very trustworthy. Oh wow. Okay, so let me remove that. Okay, so it's free shipping, and then it's 5301, but the taxes are going to get calculated at checkout. So I guess it just depends where you're going to be shipping it to. But here it already tells you the taxes. So the taxes is 7%. That's like the industry average. 7, 8, maybe some states 9%. Okay, so let's say we just do it for $62.29. All right, $3. See, if you guys get tax exempt, I mean, with Lowe's, let me see. yeah, you can pretty much find some ways to get profit from it. But I mean, that's even with the taxes that this thing is calculating, which is at 7%. So let's say the taxes aren't, then you might be able to even break even. And this can be like a break even item. So when you're looking for items, you're going to look for items that are breaking even to help you get some sales, help you build some traction, help you get your account metrics evened out. And then you're going to find products that are just profitable. And that's what you want. You want a mix of a whole bunch of different items so you can help yourself along the way, scale your shop. Okay, this one, $84.99. Let's see if we find anywhere. Okay, Walmart. Let's see this one. See, this is good. You don't see any Prime, and that's what I like about the Prime Away extension. I don't see here. Let's just Google search image that. So it's $82.99 with free delivery at Walmart. $84.99. I mean, we can probably compete, in between these guys. So let's say $82.99 and you want to do 94. 100. Where is this? Oh, that guy has it for 110. You can, probably 45 cents off this. And then on top of your guys' rewards, you're using, if you guys have a credit card, if you guys are using gift cards, right? And if you guys are getting cash back, I mean, everything just stacks up over time. So that's cool. What do I have in my cart? Oh, that's when I added this. Just delete that. So, yeah, I mean, as you guys are seeing, there's definitely ways to find good products using this Prime Away method. And I would just literally just start going through it. And these are still low BSRs. I mean, if you look at everything, the BSRs are all under 50K, which is really good. Meaning that these are very competitive. They're selling, they're actually proven products. And that's what I like about this business model is they're proven products that are already selling. And all we're doing is putting products in front of the money people are going to spend on anyways with the traffic that Amazon is already bringing you anyways. And that's what makes this super simple, super easy, very efficient type of business model. Let me see this. Okay, there's only one of those. And when I told you guys about eBay as a supplier, they would be my very last resort. They would not be a main supplier for me. I wouldn't want them to be my only supplier with eBay because sometimes eBay is even drop shipping. Next thing you know, and that's what happened with me. I wasn't drop shipping from eBay as my main supplier, but I didn't have any other choice. I went to this one supplier and they literally told me the same exact thing that it ran out after I put it in. And they told me 2 days later, right? And I knew that they were also sourcing this from Walmart, which I was like, oh man, I knew it. So they're not always trustworthy, but sometimes they are. Sometimes they actually a legit business or a small business that does have it in stock. So it's always a good thing to see. Okay, this one's 130. Oh, I don't know why I clicked that. I was just looking at them. I don't see it being sourced. I didn't see any Amazon Prime. Let me go back. Let me just check. I mean, if we can just find one product, that'd be amazing. This might be our product. And I'm pretty quick. Like when I started doing this, I'm pretty quick. And now I'm going to start training my VAs. I train my brother how to search, and he takes some time to search too. Like everyone has different strengths. My brother just helps fulfill a lot of the products. He does some product research. He helps me with customer service. So it depends how you guys just want to position as you guys start building out your team as well. There's different departments. Okay, this one has only 10 in stock left. You can tell this thing's selling. I like seeing that. I like seeing that because my first $1,000 day was literally an Amazon product that got out of stock and I hit buy box. So that was very, very great opportunity right there. Okay, so what I tell you guys is if there's more than 20 sellers, I probably wouldn't touch it. But you guys, if you want, you can. But I wouldn't touch it personally. Okay, this one says Okay, it's the same price. It's 2-day delivery, same price as the lowest, and then you can just see all these people just competing. So find your break-even products, find your profits that are going to be giving you tons of profit, and just have a balance. It's good to have a balance of each. Okay, this one item no longer available, so we are not touching that. All right, not that one either. And you guys would be surprised. There's days like where I'm going for hours and I only find like 2-3 products that are good though. They're like really good products. And that's what makes it worth it. And as you guys do this, you guys will get better over time as you start to develop different types of methods. I'm literally just showing you the prime away method, which is still very effective. And there's days where once you can compete with prime products in the buy box, your account is of good standing, then you don't always have to do this method. You can just really mix it up. When you guys are looking for products too, always think about like the seasons, the trends. This is where being an entrepreneur, being a business owner, you start to really adapt, right? To the seasons. You start to adapt to your marketplace because that's all we're doing is just finding products that are already selling, that people are already searching, that they're already going to put their money down for. This is why this is such a simple business model, low risk. You just got to do the work up front. Either way, too, with any type of business, you're always going to have to put in the work and do the work up front. Okay, these have one. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm just going through. You guys can kind of see my motion, how I do it. I pretty much just go in. I always check. And then I check if I can sell it. But these are just ways. And once you guys find your rhythm, you'll find a good rhythm. And then you can literally just share this with your team or your VAs, and they can start helping you find profitable products as well. Let me see this. Okay, we might find. I found one. We'll see. That one, no. One seller. Okay, this one's not. Okay, let's just actually see if these have a good supplier. These ones too. Would I recommend any of these suppliers, to be honest? So, well, what I could have done, I could have just checked. I could have Google searched too. So I always Google search just in case. See, these guys have it at Costco, Walmart. And I don't put Costco as like a recommended supplier. It just really depends on them. They're, from my experience, half and half, right? I wouldn't use them as a main supplier, but if you need them as a backup, then I'd say go for it. Okay, this item's out of stock with Walmart. Yeah, I mean, the prices are pretty competitive, so this might also be another break-even product. I like having a lot of break-even products because it just pumps up your sales, and it also gets you inspired. When you guys see sales, like I get fired up when I start seeing sales, and then when I started scaling, I was addicted. You guys get addicted to these notifications. All right, so we'll just go a few more pages. I really just wanted to show you guys this prime away method, and as you go into different categories, you really start doing and utilizing the different resources you guys have and how quick you guys are with finding profitable products. And once you start learning about different brands, it's just going to be a totally different game. And this is where you still got to build yourself up. And don't think that you're wasting your time doing this. I was doing eBay dropshipping for 1.5 years before I moved over to this method. So everything I learned from eBay dropshipping took me to this next level. And I was able to do things a lot quicker, look at items, understand what sells. And I still sell products on eBay. Like I literally just got a sale. It's the month of June 2019. I got a couple sales this month, and I made my profits, but also I use it because it's just money that gets spent on my credit card to just get more credit card points. Those credit card points add up, they stack up. It's just like pennies. You know how Some people, they count the pennies. I count the points, because next thing you know, you spent a couple grand within 2019 that wasn't even your money, right? I like to call it OPM, other people's money. And that's what we're doing here too. So this might actually be a product. See, $36.90. Let's try it out. $36.90. And how much were they selling it for? Okay, it looks like $45.76 is the lowest, and the next is $53. $45 might not get, yeah, barely. But hey, you do it for $47, you're still 5-10%. So this is a break-even product. If you want to go right below this guy at $53.39, that's $5 profit. See, and you'll still be right below that person. And if you look at this BSR for this product, yeah, see, it's not a prime either. Let me see. Okay, so I always like to look at the BSR. Yeah, it's definitely not a prime. Yeah, it has a lot of ratings as well. But BSR is 44K, so this is really good. It means it sells. And you guys can also see. I don't know if you guys see. This is Keepa, where you go right here and you're literally just looking. If you guys like to read data, just looking how much it's been priced for and how it starts fluctuating. So yeah, you guys can check that out. We just found a product right there. Boom. And let me check this last product. Okay, none of those actually. So yeah, that's cool. Lowe's, definitely trustworthy. They work. You saw right there. If you guys wanted to do it for like 45, obviously, let's say you're tax exempt with a supplier, or let's say you get 10% back, like you can still compete with this specific listing. So I just found one. If anyone wants to steal that, ASIN, there it is. And then when everyone sees that you guys launch this product, everyone's going to look at your shop and start taking all your stuff. No, I'm just kidding. We're a community, so we should be helping each other out. But yeah, I mean, I just want to show you this. I can keep going. You guys can really just duplicate this method. You'll go page to page, however long you guys have. I'd say taking an hour to 3 hours a day, just listing. Even longer if you guys have more time. So try to list at least 3 to 5 products a day and build a momentum, keep it going. And yeah, that's how you use the Prime Away research method.